dub, nerds. I hope you're laying low, but staying high. And that's not a euphemism. I think we of the herbal life are like Tolkien's elves. We're opinionated, we keep to ourselves, but y'all kind of want to get after us even though you know it's a bad idea and we're going to ghost your ass in the morning. But maybe that's why you want to get after us. And then when shit gets real, you can always count on us to show up with an awesome idea and snacks. And I got one for you that'll definitely help you in this trying time. No, it's not necessarily natural, nor is it herbal. I mean, it can be. But unless it's actually weed, herbal sounds like some kind of tea that'll make you poop so much you'll be simultaneously grateful and concerned. So let's just say it's good for you. And it does come from the earth, and it has been an ancient remedy for many a time, both long ago and far away, and right here and this morning. You already have it. I'm not trying to sell you anything here, it's right nearby. Maybe even it's right behind you. Don't look, you'll scare it. So that means you don't even have to go out and get it. And if you do, that's a journey of self-discovery. Safety first, 6 feet. And it's cheap, so bonus! And best of all, it's really, really good shit. You're going to want to get a few bars of it. Oh, I'm talking about soap. What did you think I was talking about? Oh yeah, gotta wash your hands. That's the rage these days. 2 dirty hands, yeah, you're dirty. Getting hot, getting slippy, getting after each other. It's just so hardcore and everyone's doing it. My only question is, why weren't some of you doing it before? Soap has been around since. Because you don't exactly know when that shit dropped, but you do know that it was probably an accident. The legend goes like this. Up the river, they were doing animal sacrifices because there wasn't shit else to do. And then the ashes and fat drained into the river where it made a magic foamy pool that early humans found got the blood from the sacrifice off your clothes. The earliest record we have of that crazy coinky-dink is a recipe from around 2200 BC on a Babylonian clay tablet. The first time you used the word soap was around Roman times when Pliny the Elder wrote Historia Naturalis and described using fat and ashes to make a hair gel? Okay, you see, ancient history is like watching someone learn how to skate. They get the general idea, but they biff consistently, and the wipeouts are spectacular. But still, the old recipe goes like this. You mix fat, lye, and water until it traces. That means it gets gooey. And then you let it sit for 24 hours. It's like a cheesecake, but it could blind you if you mix it too fast. There's 2 basic methods, hot and cold. Hot is probably more like how they used to do it back in the old days, but they also used to use mercury in hat making, so sometimes the old ways aren't the best ways. Cold method is mixing and setting without cooking. Hot method is the same, except you cook it. And I don't know how hardcore your life is on a scale from yoga to jackass, but there's nothing like hot sodium hydroxide to make me rethink my choices. That sodium hydroxide, by the way, is lye. And lye is basically water filtered through ash. And that magical process makes it super corrosive, and it'll burn the shit out of you. So it's best to just buy the store brand and leave this process to the professionals or the Ren Fair crowd. And even though it comes extra sensitive, soap is a fucking hard-ass, badass, brutal, waste-laying demon warrior forged in hell. After you mix and set those torture chemicals, they saponificate, which means the lye breaks up the triglycerides in the oil or fat, releasing fatty acids, salts, and glycerol, becoming soap, which is made up of molecules that look like little sperm and are just as feisty. On one end, it's hydrophobic, which means it's craving oil and fats. The other end is hydrophilic, which means it digs water. So, you got these little murder spears who party like they're at Six Flags in the summer. One end is craving chicken strips and fries, so it's going to chill its strutters, and the other wants to hit up Castaway Creek and just turn off the day, man. These party javelins love hanging out with each other, and when they do, they get rowdy. So when you rub that little bar of chaos and murder on your hands, they go looking to beat wholesale ass together. And when they see a virus, like, say, one who drinks Corona, the fried chicken end goes for the fatty part, and the Evian end is just happy to be included, so it drifts around while the other end goes to town, chowing down in Nomtown, till the whole group forms something called a micelle. And when you rub your hands together, you make a group hug. And when you rinse, they take that fucking virus back to hell where it belongs. Pretty hardcore, right? Kinda wanna do it right now.